Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and let's see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today in the final pre-recorded episode where good evening everyone right now at 6:48 p.m. on Tuesday. I was going to say 21st? That's not right, 28th of October 2025. Okay, well, Colton, I guess we're doing your one. I don't even know what your customization is, but let's find out. I've got to imagine yours has got to be a fantasy castle or something. You're so prince-coded. What else could it even possibly be? Here's what you're thinking. House of Tea and Sweets? Okay, okay, it's a royal castle. It's a tea party castle. So we've done that before with Tia's. I don't know why I remember it's Tia's, but we did it like this one. So why don't we give put your customization here? In like a fantasy forest. I assume that's what you're going for, I don't really know. Just one home. I'm trying to think what to even do. I guess we'll see the items, but I'm thinking basically just a really long dinner table. With just, you know, like in the comical things, you can imagine it in like your romance sort of novel, like you start talking about a prince and then just a comically large dining table. With Colton at one and you at the other. Insert your name here. Where is he? He's got like housekeepers up ready. Maids, butlers. Ready to serve. You get what I'm going for? I think I've done that before, by the way. Also, like a really long tea table. But I can't remember who's for. House of Tea and Sweets, but there's no dinner table recommended. That's interesting. I wanted to scream money. Like, really? This is... Okay, never mind. What I was thinking is doing just a huge, long dinner table like this, but... I don't know if that's going to work, you know? I'm committing to it. I know there is a table which tessellates perfectly. Because I used it before for the exact purpose. It's one of these two, I think. Yes, it's this one. I don't know how I remember that. This one also might tessellate perfectly. Might be better. In fact, that probably is better. It looks a bit more befitting apart. But you understand what I'm going for, right? Like, we'll do this, we'll put him at the end on the throne. Yellow and white, yeah. We can't put a thing on it, unfortunately. Let's get his throne. And then it's going to be like you're in your own romance novel. What the heck? This is not what I chose. I need it white and gold. I think white and red's actually okay. Something like it's like he's your shoujou prince. Why are you cloning it this way, please? I was also thinking, instead of giving him this table, why don't we give, sorry, that chair, why don't we give you that chair and give that golden throne, sofa, this one, like this, or we can make it a fairy tale one, plaza bench, no. It does mean we'd have to make golden a secondary colour for this though. This looks so ridiculous already. But you can see it, right? Like, this happens. I don't know what fancy statues we're going to put around the side. We'll have to think about that. But like, afternoon tea set right in the middle. We'll do a regal gold. White tea set with blue. Something like this. Just tons and tons of treats. Peach tart here, carrot cake over here. No, carrot cake over here. He's a horse. Of course he would love carrot cake. Iced coffee, iced cafe latte. For you. Like, everything feels like it should be a mirror. You know? Why have I got the straws pointing away from him? Doesn't make any sense. And then... carrot scones, pretzels. Pound cake, carrots, okay. Pop this down here. Put the pound cake here. Carrot scones. You know, something like this. It's so ridiculous. And then we have to surely get the Aries table, whatever it's called. The Aries statue. Yes, in the same vicinity as this. No? Apparently not. No, it's not Aries, it's Capricorn, isn't it? But something like this. In the corners, we've got to have works of art. We're going over the top. We're screaming from the rooftops. Stuff like this. Beautiful statues in the corner. Knights. In shining armor. Shining armor will be... Can we do this in pure white? No, rusty. Something like this. I want a fountain. Not this fountain. This fountain. Maybe this should be in the corner. This is the most over-the-top thing ever. I might even change the walls. A chatter. It's an absolute party in here. Soft blue light. Oh no, wait, how could it not be a red carpet to roll you in when you have a fancy candelabras? I don't know if I want this candelabra. I want the royal, the fancy one. The chandelier. But I want to swing from the chandelier. This is all you asked for, heavy as a crown. Is this even scented? I can't tell now. Just over the top. In every way, in every conceivable way. We're going to have these draperies. Sort of about the place as well. Anything else fancy? That we can put on the wall, maybe? Candlelit sconce, I guess, is quite fancy. But maybe a bit tacky. Not that the rest of us isn't also quite tacky. I think the only bit of asymmetry we'll have, I do think we need a record player. Like a gramophone or something. Which I don't... Where does it come up? Electronics, maybe? I guess we could have two. I don't know why it has to be asymmetric like that. I feel like the prince outfit's very befitting though. I guess we can give you a royal outfit. Prince's tunic. It's the rare one, or maybe we just keep it as it is. I don't know what it's called. New Horizons Royal shirt. We can give you a royal shirt. See if it looks better. Well, definitely, hold on. First things first, we're definitely going to give you a royal crown. I don't know why you spun around as well. Is this the only crown we have? Oh no. I might genuinely keep the outfit you have. No, oh, noble might be better. This looks so over the top. I love that. Love this for you, Colton. Look how fancy you are. I don't know what we can do outside necessarily, but it needs to be like a fantasy castle. It's so loud. We have like a gold door. It should feel like a fantasy made up castle of some kind, you know? So I think we might just make it a forest. I know it's a bit boring, but... Oh, you know what we could do? Something which we rarely do is utilize depth in here. It's like a secret rendezvous. Over here, I think we'll use blue. And then we just need some natural garden chairs. Natural, I guess. Something like this, and then over here we have just something else, like a garden bench. Probably in pure white. And then this is the key part, where we hide all of this behind the forest. So it's like... like you go through the depths of a forest and, where is you? You found a lonely prince. In the dense woodland, with nothing better to do. But waste his time away or something like that, you know? Where he goes, woe is me, oh woe is me. For I have such bounties untold, and no fair maiden to share them with. Practically writes itself, to be honest. They say he has rows and rows of golden roses. Littering the size of a house. For he was the prince of tea and cakes, and he had but not anyone to share it with. You get the vibe I'm putting down? You can't even see what's going on, but something like that. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. What do you think about that? Yes, we're done. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. There's only one. I don't know if we can take a picture of it while sitting down is a problem. I was like, there's only one photo we can take of this is at him at the head of the table and us at the end. Our shoujo dreams of a fancy prince whisking us away. Yeah, I don't know if we're... I don't think we can do handheld camera while sitting down, but it's a problem. So we'll have to do this, I suppose, as a compromise. Oh no, we can't. Okay. If we do handheld camera like this? Let's see if it lets us. I don't think it will. No, it doesn't. I've kind of ruined it by putting this chair here, but unfortunately, this customization makes no sense unless you put the chair in. Okay, but there's a possibility. Maybe if we center ourselves over here. Yes. It works. The chair is invisible. Exactly the vibe I'm going for. Probably I didn't have to do it as far up, but whatever. How's that? What's that? I'm good. It's so ridiculous. I do kind of love it though. Anyway, I think that's it for us, isn't it? For this episode of Animal Crossing, and that's it for what we recorded. So, starting tomorrow again, we'll be back to having regular live quote episodes. So, obviously, can't start rounding things off yet because it is too early for me to be saying so. We gotta wait till we're basically landing. That's been really nice. Hopefully I've had a nice time wherever I was. I say ambiguously, obviously I know where I will be, but keeping it ambiguous. I guess by this point it doesn't really matter, but still. I almost certainly had a very nice time. And yeah. If you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So, until next time, that's going to be a bye-bye for now.